But 10-minute queues, like.
Well, games don't have to die.
Well,
it has a lot to do with how companies are running them. Like,
Here does support though.
If anyone remembers,
and that's even
this,
more strange.
When Counter-Strike Source came out, the game was fucking basically dead. Like, people were like, this shit sucks, like, 1.6 was so much better, we don't want to play this shit, we're done with it. Even when Counter-Strike Go came out, people were like, this is terrible, people in the same fucking community. But, like, there was a lot of effort from, like, you know, Steam and Valve and everything to work on it and try to promote it the right way, and now it's a huge behemoth of a game, and it was dead on arrival. So like, games don't have to die. It has a lot to do with who's running them and how, you know, how it's going.
Yeah, the owner of Steam fucking promotes so many games but doesn't back or fucking have technical support for all. And that's the biggest problem. It's like there's games on Steam that haven't been updated or fixed with bugs in months, if not years. And that's because Steam's support basis or support group is shit. It's nothing.
Yeah, well, I mean, like,
compared to StarCraft's, even
like, it's like, you can't expect a game I mean, like maybe in a perfect world or a better system, right? You could, but like, it's not about, you know, I spent some money on this game, so like, now I deserve
some guy
to have
reported
a good product.
10-minute DPS queues.
That's normal.
Well, but no, you're not.
normal.
You're not going to go and sell a computer that doesn't work correctly.
Well, because you get fucked, right? But like in the video game industry, right? You buy a product. Well, no, but I'm just saying, like, you buy a product, right? And you're expected to have it work for a while, a few years, whatever. But if it heavily is dependent upon like an online player base, you know, consistent servers, updates, stuff like that. In order to keep that running, and it's not even like to keep it running, because they could keep it running, but in order to make the type of money they would like to, in order to see their stock go up to the amount that they would like to, in order to get their margins up, in order to make the max amount of money possible, they make calculations on what is worth supporting and what is not worth supporting. Not because it's the right thing to do or what their customers deserve, but just because, well, if we put our money, if we move the money from these 12 games over to these 3, we'll make, you know, 30% more money. So then there's a lot of these games that are just going to get fucked, not because, you know, they're unfixable games or they don't deserve to be fixed, but just because the money isn't there, you know? It's just how it is. And that's a lot of what's happening with StarCraft, right? The money isn't there. And, like, the thing is, like, you can invest a smaller amount in something and get a good return. Tournaments can do that. But, like, the mindset of a lot of these venture capitalists is like, oh, you know, right now Fortnite is fucking hot, right? So let's go all in on that because we want to strike it rich. They're not interested in, like, you know, we'll invest a small amount and we'll make like a, you know, 20% extra over the course of 2 years. They're not interested in that.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All the expenses, dude. There's hardly any expenses when it comes to a C2.
That's not true at all.
For how much returns?
There's an right, but like the whole thing is there's entire teams. There's millions of dollars they're spending every year on prize money. There's new artwork that goes in, there's server maintenance, there's all this stuff, and like, yeah, it's true, like if they make
also, you do realize, I think S2 has one of the highest prize pools for an individual, because like for League, they have to split it between 5 ways.
Yeah, that's true.
And they actually make less per person.
Yeah, oftentimes, yeah. But like, that's just the whole thing, like, if they just pumped out a lot of co-op commanders and they advertised them, well, like, yeah, they'd probably make a lot of money. They would definitely make a lot of money. But, you know, when they can just instead, like, try 50% harder to like design good Hearthstone cards, and then people buy 10 million fucking packs, and you know they're literally making millions upon millions upon millions of this. They can do it every 3.5 months. Like, they're just way incentivized to spend more resources there and fewer here.
Throw in an Ice Rager, so you have to buy more packs to get cards that aren't.
Oh, they definitely. You know they cheat on that shit too, right? Like, it's not actually. Yeah.
It's like this is the same card but slightly better, and still no one would use it.
There's a lot of evidence that when streamers open up packs on stream, Blizzard increases their chances to get legendaries and stuff. You need more minerals compared to the general public.
Well, that's a smart, I guess, decision.
Well, yeah, it's dishonest and bullshit, but yeah, it definitely convinces people, like, oh yeah, I'll just buy 60 packs and I'll get 9 legendaries just like day 9, you know?
That kind of happened to me back in WOTOG.
Exactly, dude, yeah.
No. I mean, no, like, I got that lucky.
Oh, right, but I'm saying, like you can literally watch VODs of, like, day 9 opening, like, fucking, like he's open.
Oh, and bro, the golden packs, I've never gotten a single legendary from them, but I swear to God, every streamer's gotten a legendary from the golden pack.
Exactly, yeah. No, like there are multiple streams of Day 9. Like he's probably opened, at least what I've seen personally, he's opened like, you know, like 10 times like 50, 60 packs on stream, and that was years ago. He's probably done more since then. And like, you know, every fucking 50 packs have like at least 6 or 7 legendaries in them, you know, or more. Like he had a few that were like 12 each time, right, or something. Like insanity.
Jesus.
Yeah. So they fucked with that shit. Like people have done the math. Like they've watched streamers and like added up like the average streamer results compared to the average person, and like there's a huge discrepancy.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Hearthstone's fun. Like it's fun.
Hearthstone's it's a cool game. I think I really
it feels like
like
an
this
esports, like
Oh man, I'm so happy with
It's
my
not much need to do to run it.
I mean,
except give it a prize pool, but that's about it.
I tend to not like things that are like you have to keep spending money on it over and over again. But like realistically with Hearthstone, if you don't want to like be really good and like play arena forever to get your cards, you can like dump money on it like once and then play somewhat consistently and then just keep disenchanting old